Hello my cuties. So I thought I would show you guys how I do my brows specifically and what I use for it. So I have different techniques and I don't know, I've actually gotten a few questions as to like how I do my brows, which I thought was weird because I never do anything different or like specific and I don't focus on them that much, but I guess they look natural, so that's good. So we've got the Morphe kit. I love Morphe and NYX if you haven't noticed. So I bought the Morphe Eyebrow Kit. I feel like I've talked about it before, but it came with the little pencil and the pomade brush thing, and then it came with gel. It came with, oh, this is already in my other brush kit. It came with the pencil version that you can like twist up. It's so nice. And it also got interrupted and then I started recording my video and it wasn't recording, so now I'm like out of it. But I think I left off at the concealer stick. It came with this. And when I went there, it was really funny because I thought concealer sticks for eyebrows were like the same thing as concealer for like under your eyes. And the lady totally laughed at me and I was like, I didn't know that was different. Okay, so we're starting with this. I'm going to actually get a little mirror so I could like stand in front of the camera. So I usually just outline my eyebrows. Now, I'm not someone that likes to do really dramatic eyebrows at all. If anything, I like them to look a lot more natural. It might look less pretty, I guess, and less perfect, but that's just my style. As far as eyebrows go, I keep them shaped for the most part. Like I get them done in the same style, very minimal all the time. And so I think that when I have to do my makeup, they're already really nicely shaped. And all I kind of have to do is follow that shape and it makes it a lot easier. I'm gonna go in, darken stuff up. Alrighty, so this is it all done. And do you see how fast that was? I mean, I obviously sped it up for you guys, but it was really fast. So this is my super natural look. Like you can see, it's darker here, lighter at the ends. Sometimes I will go back and like trace the end a little bit more because it's a little too light, especially if I'm gonna take a picture or something. And then if you do make a mistake, just grab your little brush and brush it out. Sometimes I'll use the very tip of it and just get rid of it. All right, now it's time for the pomade. I hate using the pomade, I'm not gonna lie. It's so time consuming. I actually really like it. I don't hate it, but it's a love-hate relationship. This is it. It's my baby. It's like I said, I don't understand it, but I just dip my little brush in it a few times, wipe it on the side, and then I do the same thing. Like it's always the same technique as with the pen, but you just have to be more careful because it's a brush. You know, I feel like there's a little more control that has to go into it. I kind of just like outline. The most important thing to outline is the bottom, in my opinion, like right here, and then this top part. I'll just like this, you know, filling it or outlining it. Once it's outlined, I kind of just do small strokes, going up, going to the side, following your natural hairline and growth or whatever. And so I just fill it in like that. Always start kind of like in the bushier part and then I go to the end a little bit, but the front I always leave for last because it should be the most like bare part, the more natural looking part. Once I'm up there, I like to grab my tip like this, so the pointier part is down at the bottom, and I just like flick it up so as to make it very realistic. That's the one thing I love about the pomade. I think you can definitely make it look a little more real than the pencil does. Just look for this. I feel like I did pretty good actually. There's some pieces that I need to fill. Pretty good. Now I'm going to use the concealer. I actually don't have any pieces that I need to conceal right now. I did surprisingly pretty good with my outlining because I usually have something to conceal. It's just small strokes, you know, you don't want to cover up any good parts. I worked hard for those. What was before. Now I do the gel on this side too. And with the gel, I make sure to just use a tiny little bit. I don't want that much on my eyebrows. I kind of just like to have it as like a backup to make sure they stay. Alright, so here is the end result. I guess this one I ended up making it a little bit more arched, but that's just how my natural eyebrow was. With the pencil, it looks a little thicker right now, but usually I feel like it's the opposite. Overall, you can't tell a big difference. I guess it's just a lot about preference and what you find nicer to use. Like I said, I always switch it up. If I have more time, then I'll usually use pomade, but I'm surprised I like the pomade a lot more this time. Anyway, if you do want to fix the arch real quick, you can always fix it with the concealer, which is probably what I'll do right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you guys ever have questions about more makeup looks that you see me doing on here, let me know because I would love to film them for you. Bye guys!